Good evening, Zambia, and welcome to the commission on Light Television Zambia, as it were. I'm your host, Martin Lutuna is my name, as usual. And you well know that this is the year of where Zambia goes to the polls. And so 13th of August, Zambia decides who their president will be, who their councillor is, their member of parliament, the mayor or ward chairperson, or is it the council chairperson, and different other people that are aspiring for elections, even for positions, as it were. And you well know that there is what is delimitation that was sanctioned, and so the EC is going ahead to expand constituencies, and so you see that parliament or even council chambers will be filled up to capacity because even the numbers are going to increase, as it were. So this year, different aspirants canvass for votes, as it were. So in studio, I'm not alone. Today, I'm joined by an aspiring councillor in CHAINDA Ward 33, and the name is Costa LESA, is here to help us understand what he's doing in CHAINDA and why people must vote for him. I call him Honorable already. Honorable LESA, welcome to the commission.
Thank you so much. I'm really grateful to be here once again. This is my third time, and I'm so glad to be here.
Wonderful, wonderful indeed. How have you been from the time that you were here?
Been okay, been great. We've been pushing, been moving on the ground, and of course, the ground is very fertile, and we're still penetrating.
What makes you say it's fertile?
It's fertile because people are receiving me, people are accepting me, and the message that I have for the people of CHAINDA is spreading. And every day we are getting numbers and more numbers and more support on the ground. That makes it very fertile for me.
That's right. So I've seen you, I think, watching you, some of the things that you're doing. It's like you're saying there's a lot of fertile ground for you. My question is there anything else that you do apart from campaigns and whatnot? What else do you do?
I'm a businessman outside politics. I'm a business guy that pushes my business underground. Of course, because we don't want to, right now, I've told myself I don't want to do my business very visible because of politics. But outside that, I do my personal businesses and personal stuffs that I do that I can just put out on the media.
So it looks like that this is the only thing you do, because most of the times you are found in the community moving with people, and then one wonders, what time do you look for money? What time do you find food? How do you manage to balance between politics and do we see at the end of it when campaigns are done and then you're broke, or then how do you bring in an income?
Okay, yeah. I'm, like I said, I'm a business guy that manages my business underground, and I've managed it very well because I've been on the ground for 10 months, active on the ground. Never a day that I've lost touch with the ground. I've always constant on the ground, and I've managed my business very well, managed myself very well, actually managed my food very well. And a lot of people even telling me I've gained right now in the community. That kind of a thing. So I'm managing myself very well.
And you're managing your income every day. There is money that is coming in every day, other than what you're giving.
Not that we are getting money every day. We have days that from my businesses, where to give me something, and maybe on that particular day to give me something just like that. So where politics are concerned, I've got people that help me. You know, politics is very expensive. We must not lie here to say, no, I've got money and stuff. No. There are people that helps me a lot, that comes to my aid to ensure that we keep moving on the ground. It's not a one-man thing. It's not me alone. When you see Costa appearing like this, there are people on the background pushing Costa. And one of them is Thomas Spalo. He's been of a great help. People like Edwin Kaputula, Mtenderad Councillor, Gabriel Chanda, aspiring for Kalikiliki. My entire team, Tico Sesa, they've been of great support. There are other people that comes in, calls me, Costa, we want to just support this vision because we've seen you are really putting in a lot. We want to support your vision. How can we be of support? And I'll explain. They'll come in, and we have been cruising and moving nicely. And by the grace of God, we are here today.
You talk about Team CHAINDA. What's that?
So WITH-COSTA is a movement. It's not just a chant that
By who created?
Honorable Thomas Ispalo. It was created in it's a vision that started a long time ago, but came on the scene in 2021. WITH-COSTA is a movement headed by Honorable Thomas Ispalo. It means it's time now for us to get what rightfully belongs to us.
It's a political movement.
It's a political movement. It means it's now time to take what rightfully belongs to us. Many times you find that people in a councillor in CHAINDA who come from somewhere else, not somebody that resides within the boundaries of CHAINDA 133. You find in Tendere, there's somebody who's going to come from Kabulonga, wants to aspire for the position of a councillor in Mtendere. So now, our own people, where we come from within our jurisdiction, we have told ourselves, WITH-COSTA, meaning we are going to make it hard for people who are coming in just to aspire for position where they are not born from, they don't know people, they don't have a relationship with people in those words, and then they want to take up a certain responsibility, and when they are given that responsibility, they are nowhere to be seen. So we have told ourselves, WITH-COSTA, we've been taken advantage of for a long period of time, but we are now taking what rightfully belongs to us.
Mr. LESA, isn't that segregative? Because if you are going to say, unless people that are born in CHAINDA, people that are raised up in CHAINDA, and maybe they are out for work.
Now, leadership,
and they feel they have a heart for CHAINDA.
They should.
Why would you stop them from coming there?
Now, when we are talking about leadership roles, specifically on the issue of a councillor and an MP, a councillor is one that stays with the people in that particular ward, and the councillor must understand the problems that ward is facing. It's not only about having a heart. Having a heart is another thing. Understanding the problems is another thing.
But do you know that is how everyone has come? They have said we are here, and the moment they get into office, they have shifted because they are getting money. They are getting this huge sum. They are opportunities, and they feel they no longer belong in CHAINDA. They want to go and live in Mayadi or something.
For me, in CHAINDA, we have never had somebody who resides in CHAINDA, gets the position within CHAINDA, and runs away. We've never had that. Even if they haven't run away or whatsoever, we've just never had our own. So this is the time that I've stood up.
The one who is not there is not your own.
The incumbent right now comes from Lusaka Central.
Is not from CHAINDA.
Not within the boundaries of CHAINDA.
Are you sure? If he was here, and then would he agree to that?
He wouldn't agree, maybe.
You have evidence that he comes from Lusaka.
Yes, because I know the boundaries of CHAINDA 133. So because I know...
So he's not here to defend himself, and we won't talk about him. But now, you say you've never had someone from...
We've never had anybody from CHAINDA. And because of that, I stood up because we don't lack leadership in CHAINDA. And I thought I can also contribute to the development and the well-being of CHAINDA. That's the reason why I took up this challenge, and I said we are going to take public office and just help the people of CHAINDA. Why? Because I understand the problems that CHAINDA is facing. Being a councillor,
to WITH-COSTA, it means it's either you or no one else. Is that what
it's not either me or no one else. It's me. It should be me, or anybody that knows and understands the problems that CHAINDA is facing.
Who is not part of WITH-COSTA?
It's, leadership is about the people. It's the people that choose. So for me, if people say it's not me, then I'm not going to force myself on the people. So
even if you WITH-COSTA.
So me, when I say WITH-COSTA, it means me and the people of CHAINDA. So if the people of CHAINDA will not rally behind me with the WITH-COSTA, then there's nothing I can do. So now, as things stands, the people of CHAINDA stood up together with me. Sir, I'll never force myself on the people. And ever since we started, it's been people driven. Sir, if it's about the money, I was going to fail the first month we started. For me, it's people driven. That is why we have reached here, and we are the WITH-COSTA slogan is everywhere in CHAINDA. Even a little child is able to shout WITH-COSTA. People that are watching me from CHAINDA can bear witness. They are children. I'm passing and people are saying, "Mwana wanga is busy at the WITH-COSTA." That has, become big in CHAINDA. Why? Because it's people driven, and people have bought into the idea, bought into the manifesto that we are putting in out there under the WITH-COSTA movement, and it's been massive. It's been great because it's people driven. It's not me alone. How
different is WITH-COSTA with WITH-COSTA? You've heard of WITH-COSTA?
I've heard of WITH-COSTA. I don't know what they believe in, but I know what WITH-COSTA believes in.
We had Ebert Kumwenda the other week. He was here with me, and he talked about WITH-COSTA. He's an aspiring candidate for CHAINDA 133.
Okay.
Do you know him?
What's his name?
Kumwenda Ebert. Is he your friend?
No, I don't know him.
You don't know him?
No,
he
but
says
I've heard.
He's the only one there who is campaigning, and
he said he's the only one?
It's like his movement is so huge than what you're saying.
Oh,
because
really?
WITH-COSTA is another, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, you haven't heard about that?
No, I haven't heard about that.
Okay.
Maybe
he says he knows you.
Oh, really? Yeah. I don't know him.
You don't know him?
No. So, maybe it's because I've really focused on my personal movements. Maybe I haven't focused on other people. Our focus is what we are doing, people driven. And you see on Facebook, in CHAINDA groups, they would put up opinion polls. Who do you think will become councillor for this year? From the time we started to today, every opinion poll, we've always come out number one. We've never lost any opinion poll. Wherever we go, people are chanting WITH-COSTA. The support has always been massive. So maybe I haven't focused on
who is your competitor in CHAINDA as you aspire? I know there are different other candidates that are aspiring. Who do you think is a threat to you?
A threat?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't think anyone is a threat. I think I am a threat.
You are a threat.
No. No one threatens me.
Because the others I've interviewed here, they say they also have a huge following, and we have evidence.
Maybe they have huge following. That's great. That's great. But what would determine is on the 13th of August.
Okay.
That will be the determining factor. For now, I'll claim I've got huge following. The other person will claim I've got huge following. And one thing we mustn't forget and run away from is, people have money. Sometimes people follow you because you are giving them.
Love money?
Not people of CHAINDA.
Which people are you talking about?
There are people in the political field that will move with you simply because they want to benefit something from
Are you talking about what Jesus, people that follow Jesus because he was giving them food? Is it
that John chapter 6? Yeah. Sometimes, not everyone, but during the political year, there are others that will just rise because they just want certain things to benefit.
Are you talking about yourself or someone else? There are people following them because of money, or is it you? Do you have
I've had people wanting to scam me. I've had people calling me using a woman's voice, trying to, make up things so that I can just give them something. I've had people coming to me because they just want something. So what I'm saying is the determining factor will be 13th August, because I can come here, claim I've got a lot of followers. The other person will come and do the same. The other person will do the same, because each one of us, as we are campaigning, we believe it's me who's going to win. So the determining factor will be 13th August. As it stands, I remain strong on the ground, and I personally feel I've got no threat.
Don't have money that you give, because you just said you have a business and you are self-sustaining and you have put on weight and people see money on you. So have you been giving money to the people as you campaign?
I don't give people money.
What do you give them?
I don't believe in giving people money and buying people. It's not my campaign strategy.
How are you campaigning then without money?
I don't campaign without money. I don't give people money.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you give them?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I give them the vision that I have. The vision is to transform CHAINDA, bringing that Mayadi to the ghetto, making sure that this our ghetto Chainda that has got a lot of junkies, where people say, what good can anything come out of Chainda? I want to bring that mayad to the ghetto. I want Chainda to transform, and therefore I give the vision to the people, and people that believes in this vision have continued to move with me. I don't give people.
What do you do with the junkies? You talk about the junkies. What do you know them? Have you identified
Yes.
who they are?
You know, the other day, the day before yesterday, I reached home very late and I didn't have food in the house. I said, I need to buy food. I can't sleep without eating. So that was 23 that I started moving. I moved from my place to somewhere lay-by. And then I started going back home around 24 hours alone. I kept meeting people in the road. Nobody attacked me. Not that I'm very special, but I know them. We know each other. When we find each other,
Oh, you know the junkies.
These are people that have grown up in the community together with me. I know them.
You know them?
Yes.
And where they live, you know?
I know most of the people where they live. But, you know, these are our friends. They don't have anything doing. That's why they go out beating people in the night. This is why they do a lot of evil things.
So, as aspiring counselor, Ward 33, and you know people that are committing crime, what do you do? Do you know them and you haven't told police that you...
I haven't found them committing crime. What I'm saying is we would meet in the road.
You don't know them? The junkies. You don't know the junkies?
The people that are called junkies, majority I know them. Not that I've found them committing crime.
So you suspect they're junkies?
So what makes them junkies is that substance that they smoke.
So they're junkies because of the substance?
There are certain
not
drugs.
Because they are doing wrong things?
So that substance that they keep on smoking each time, it makes them become heartless and beating people each time. That drug abuse, that's what causes them to have that bad heart. So the junkie thing comes from that smoking, part.
Honorable LESA,
yes.
What distinguishes you from the other aspirants? How unique are you from the others?
I'm not just bringing politics. I have a relationship with the people of Chainda. That's what distinguishes me.
Which others don't have?
Now I'm talking about myself. I have a relationship with the people of Chainda. I call myself Mwana wa Pakomo because the people of Chainda know me, I know them. The other time, the people in Chainda, something happened and I woke up very early. I found a lot of women sitting at my door. And that made me so humbled because they know who their leader is. It humbled me, and that showed a relationship between me and the people of Chainda. So I have a relationship. I'm not just offering politics. I'm offering guidance, both in the spiritual sector, in the business sector. I'm a son of Chainda. And that makes me unique because leadership is not only a claim, it's having a relationship with the people.
How many months have you lived in Chainda?
Months. I've grown up in Chainda.
Okay, you've grown. Yes. You are born in Chainda.
Born in Chainda.
And you're growing up there.
I've grown up in Chainda.
Okay.
I did my school at Chainda Basic within the boundaries of Chainda 33. Finished at Charleston Secondary School within the boundaries of Chainda 33.
When did you start to think of becoming a counselor?
The idea of being a counselor came in immediately I completed school. But then I told myself, maybe I'm young at this particular point. There's that inferiority complex in me. I'm like, maybe I'm young. People that knows this can bear witness. I wanted to contest in 2021 under PNUP. But then I told myself, maybe this time I'm young. Maybe people might not take me serious. 2022, I drafted everything. After the 2021 general elections, I drafted everything, sat down, planned on how I'm going to execute 2026. And 2025, we started the game.
Okay, so you have a proven record. Once you are elected, then you shift, go and live in Roma, or is it Long Acres or Kabulonga, isn't it?
For me, if we are going to when we get in power this year, I want to assure the people of Chainda that we are not going anywhere. The key is the people of Chainda seeing me as the leader. I don't want to be an absent leader where my word will become an orphaned word, where a leader is not seen. There are problems and they are calling their leader and their leader is not picking up. So I want to promise the people of Chainda that I'm not going anywhere. I am going to be present.
You don't want to avoid a by-election?
a by-election.
Yeah, once you are voted. Haven't you seen where somebody is elected and they have too many enemies now? There are people that are planning to take their lives. They are surrounded and whatnot. So they do it for security instead of being where they know me. You shift to another place.
If I was
safer.
going to be, this is what I say.
Why do you say stay there where you're exposed and everyone knows?
Let me be exposed, because I've always been exposed, and people of CHAINDA knows where I stay up to today. If I was going to be attacked, it was going to be now, because like I'm telling you, at 24 hours I was looking for food, and I managed to find food.
You're not yet there, so you don't matter. There is already the
I matter. I matter to the people of CHAINDA.
So for now, your enemies are ignoring you. The major enemy is the incumbent. You are just aspiring. But the moment you are there, then you're exposed.
For security reasons, we can put up security measures. It doesn't mean I should shift and go far away to be secured or to be safe. I can still put up security measures within the boundaries of CHAINDA.
Within CHAINDA. So that they see that this man has become rich, that is able to afford police, he's able
now
to
you are asking me
to afford all this. And is that what you want to do?
Now you are asking me for security reasons. Now I'm also telling you that to be secured or safe, I don't have to shift to go far to be safe. I'll still be safe within the boundaries of CHAINDA 3, and security will put up security measures where I will be within CHAINDA.
Within CHAINDA.
Yes.
Are you going to secure the other residents? So it will just be for yourself?
It will be for all of us. Security for the other resident is state security, which is police.
Are the police are doing enough in CHAINDA?
So far, police is doing enough to protect the people of CHAINDA. We just need more. We just need more
police.
We need more of their engagements with the people. We are not going to condemn them. They are doing their best. They are doing what they can. And we still need more of their engagements.
Do you ask for a police presence, like police post or something in CHAINDA?
The people of CHAINDA wants a police post. Okay. And if elected in power, we want to work on it, because it's the people that wants. And for the safety of the people, if they want to feel safe, or if they'll feel safe by bringing a police post, who am I? Who bring it? And the land has already been purchased by the incumbent under the CDF. It's been purchased. It's there, and we can just continue.
So the incumbent is working. He's managed to get land for police.
Yeah, he's doing what he can. He's doing what he can. He's managed his best. Leadership also is when you do your best, you leave it for other people. I'm not going to condemn him. He's a great brother. I haven't seen anything bad in him.
Everything is okay.
As a person, to me, the incumbent councillor and Patrick Mpundu, as a person, is a very good guy. Very good.
He's your friend.
We've had a very good relationship I'm a preacher, he's equally a preacher. So we've had a good relationship on that end, and would sit down at some point, even, exchange scriptures, there's what we call apologetics in ministry. We'll do apologetics together, and it's been great. To me, as a person,
have you shared with him the ideas about the word? What must be implemented?
When we started, immediately we started, we talked on the phone almost for an hour. I was explaining to him what moved me. I don't know if he still remembers, but I did. We had a very
Did you good tell him what he must be working on, which he hasn't done, you feel he should have done?
That one we haven't. I haven't told him.
You kept ideas to yourself.
Okay. I'm also going to blame him on this.
Why?
At many times I've been calling him, he ignores my calls and he doesn't call back.
But you say he's a preacher like you, and
yeah. No, so he is. But
the preacher doesn't pick your calls.
At this particular point now, even today I'll get my phone, rarely picks up for us to just get into that conversation.
Because you're threatening his position, isn't it? Because
the incumbent councillor is not contesting this year. He made it plain, very clear that he's not going.
How about he has changed his mind? So
then he's not sincere in himself. But as the Mpundu that I know, the brother that I know, when he says this, he doesn't do it, and that relationship I've built with him outside politics. I know when he says he's not contesting, he's not doing it.
What are the major challenges that CHAINDA faces?
The major challenges right now, the biggest that everybody's complaining about is the junkie, challenge. Majanki, beating people, threatening people. And of course, this time, manje kwankala system, yo better abantu pa window, where they are breaking people's windows and getting things in their houses, using to mitengo, to mawaya. They pull out someone's phone, someone's laptop, someone's clothes, like that. So that's been one
the
of the
junkies you said you know and don't know at the same time. Anyway, we'll take a break. On the other side, we'll pick up with Councillor Costa LESA as we discuss CHAINDA Ward 33. Stay tuned. The commission program right here on Light TV Zambia, and I'm in studio with Honorable Incoming, if you like, the councillor aspiring for CHAINDA Ward 33 in the name of Costa LESA, is here helping us understand the CHAINDA situation. I did ask him about the junkies and whatnot, of which something must be done, and it's a major problem that has been identified in CHAINDA, that people grapple with the challenge of junkism, if you like. And so the question is, what must be done? Honorable LESA, if you have identified junkies as a major challenge, what is the solution to this problem once you have voted Ward Councillor of CHAINDA?
So the solution, like I normally say, I will not change my position on the situation of junkies, is the first thing, if we are going to eradicate or reduce the high rate of crime in CHAINDA, we must first of all work with relevant authorities, which are police in this case. We are not going to end criminality outside police. That's the first thing. Secondly, I said these are brothers that we grew up with in the same community. And like I earlier stated, these are people that I personally know. Majority of these guys, I know them. We know each other. We grew up in the same community. Eventually, they changed and became something else, became a danger or a threat to society now. And like I say, these guys need something to be doing. So it's going to be very impossible practically if somebody has got something to do and then they go and start beating people in the night. They need some skills to do. That's why I said when we come in, we'll lobby for a youth development skills center where our friends will be acquiring certain skills, doing something so that they will stop beating people in the night. CHAINDA also needs street lights. In the night, you need certain key roads with street lights, which will make our community not too dark in the night, because when it's too dark, these guys have got an upper hand. So police, we help our friends with these very junkies. We help them with something to do. We push and lobby for certain things that they can do. Even football in CHAINDA is also part of the things that we can consider, coming in effectively together with youth development, the Ministry of Sports and Youth Development, which can also come in to help our community CHAINDA with football, where football should also become something which can give them an income in CHAINDA, so that these guys, once they are from trainings, they will not go in the night now to start beating people. So talent must be looked upon, a youth development skills center which will give our friends something to do, as well as police, because police also should be in the picture. Outside police, crime will not be.
Do you have a neighborhood watch in CHAINDA?
A neighborhood watch right now we don't have. It's also, thank you for reminding me, those that have followed me very well, it's something that we advocate for and we've always advocated for. And when we come in power, this is what we also want to bring. So a neighborhood watch.
Wait until you are in power for this thing to be effected?
I think on my side, as Costa, it waits when I'm in power. we tried to start it. Those that know very well, we even have a WhatsApp group. I called it security and safety for CHAINDA. We have it. There are people that are in that WhatsApp group. We tried to come up with that, but other people advised us to say no for now. Put it on the law for certain reasons, which are
which people advised you not to?
Part of our team.
Why did they ask that you
because there are certain dangers and certain threats that started coming in, and they told me to say no for now, let's focus on campaigning, and when we come in power we are going to
isn't it that would have enhanced security while you're not just talking about it but you're implementing? Why should it, why what does it cost for you to implement that? That you should, because security,
so there are certain threats that started coming in. And those threats I even explained to the people in the WhatsApp group. I said, for now, let's pause, guys. These are the threats that are coming on. And once this thing once we come in power, for now, let's wait till we come in power. And by the way, we are coming in power. I'm the next councillor for CHAINDA.
Yeah, sure.
So this is not something that we are saying, okay, must it wait? It will wait, but only for a little bit of time.
Don't you think security is important?
Very important.
Even as you
very important. We keep advocating for it.
Why should people continue being attacked when you?
We keep advocating for it. For now, the issue of this one we're talking about, these guys that will be moving in the night, helping the neighborhood watch. It's coming when we come in power. But for now, I want to shout out also to the officer in charge at Simon Mwanzagapope Police. We sat down just last week. If he's going to watch this, thank God, he's going to bear witness. We sat down last week and we came up with certain measures on how we are going to work to ensure that safety and security keeps on coming to CHAINDA.
Mr. LESA, are you telling me the people of CHAINDA are not so organized that they fail to protect themselves from these so-called junkies? You just said
no. The people of CHAINDA are organized.
Yeah,
they are organized
they fail to handle this.
But you see, these guys, Majank, it's actually a national crisis. It's not only for CHAINDA, and there must be leaders at each level, whether ward, parliamentary, that will come in to ensure that these problems are solved. So me as Costa, for now, like I said, there are certain threats that started coming in. We put up a WhatsApp group. We still have it. And we started talking about how we can implement this, put up certain measures with the neighborhood watch. But there are certain threats that started coming from a certain group of people. And we decided for security reasons.
Criminality to continue.
I think for them, it's a political move. For them, they think when we continue advocating for neighborhood watch and putting in place, because we said each home should be paying at least a 5 kwacha for the neighborhood watch, because these guys also, they would need a certain motivation to be moving. We said each home at least can be paying a 5 kwacha and we have a lot of houses in CHAINDA. So each home, if they can pay 5 kwacha each, we can have enough money to pay these our guys that will be moving around to at least secure our area. So that's something that we solidified. We started putting in place, and we came up with a team that will go around to advocate, talk to people about it. But I think others saw politics in us. So when they saw politics in us, they strongly put in a lot of threats. And I showed my team that we were with. I said, guys, this is what is coming on board. And my team also that sits us down and advises us, they said, no, for now, I think let's continue with our normal campaign on the grounds. When we come in power, which we will come in power, we are going to still
continue campaigning. Meanwhile, people continue to be attacked. The ones that we want to get votes.
So for now, we have, like I told you, we had a meeting with the officer in charge, a great man, a very good man, very professional. We had a meeting that we are going to work hand in hand with police for now to ensure that there's safety in our community.
Who is working with the police? Yourself or the other people of CHAINDA?
So me with my team, we are going to work hand in hand, report every criminal activities to ensure that, and also give them information so that they can patrol our community for the purpose of safety.
What time do you do your campaigns?
Every day.
Every day, not night. Night is not part of it.
No, we don't do in the night.
But you know that Zambia is now becoming a 24
I know.
hour economy.
I'm aware.
And so you not considering campaigning in the night?
No. Campaigning in the night, no, it's time to go and rest.
Who is more powerful between the junkies and the people of CHAINDA?
The people of CHAINDA are more powerful.
So why does this problem continue? If the people are more powerful, why not get organized and bring this thing to an end?
It will come to an end very soon.
Once you are in power?
Once we are in power, it will come to an end, because this is something we tried to work on. But like I said, our friends, other people, thought it's a political stunt, a political move, which they started fighting us. And so,
apart from talking to the police and coming up with those strategies, what other impacts have you had in CHAINDA? Any project that you worked on which you can point at and say, I've done this?
I've helped in making sure that people are able to walk in good roads. I've helped in.
Are you sure those are good roads in CHAINDA? Because I was there yesterday. The roads are not okay.
Yeah.
So what do you say what do you mean when you say good roads?
So there are certain roads that were very bad that we've helped making them proper, like putting rubbles. Like I said, I think this is the second time you're interviewing me on this when I'm talking about road system in CHAINDA. In my capacity as COSTA, because I'm not being funded by anyone.
Who is funding you?
No one. I'm not being funded by anyone. In my own capacity, my little capacity, I get my own money from my pocket, put rubbles in roads. The clinic road, we worked on it with the community when it was very bad, where it's getting flooded each time. So there are a lot of tangible activities that we've done in the community, helping in making sure that roads are safe for people. We've come on board for certain people in funerals. We've been there helping. In church projects, we've been there helping.
Isn't it the council is supposed to do the roads? Why are you getting your money to? Are you sure you're not borrowing money that you would want to recover after you win?
No.
How sure are you that people vote for you and you help, or you'll be paying back the loans or something that you're getting to campaign? No.
We are not borrowing. We don't borrow money from.
You are doing the work for the council.
So that work definitely is for the council. But when there's an emergency, as a concerned citizen, a concerned resident, and a responsible citizen, I come on board with the people. We ask ourselves questions, guys, what can we do? Because this is a healthy hazard. Look at how it's flooding this area. We are not going to wait for the council, which will need maybe 3-4 months, 5 years before they make their meeting and conclude on their meeting. Let's work on it as we wait for them. So we are going to do a temporal thing so that people can be safe. Then the council, whenever they wake up, they will come and do
What plans do you have for the young people of CHAINDA?
The young people of CHAINDA, the first plan I have is bringing a youth development skills center, which will help them have something to do. That's
have
the first
you considered
plan.
The drivers? What plans do you have for the bus drivers, taxi drivers, minibus? What plans do you have for them?
So for these guys that are doing road transport businesses, the plans that we have is to, thank God we have got this business called Yango that has helped so many drivers. They are doing well. So the only plan that we have for these our young people also, as well as people that are planning to get into driving, is also to part of Youth Development Skills Center to help them also acquire driver's licenses so that they can also start driving. So what plans do we have for bus drivers and these taxi drivers, canter drivers? We talk a lot in CHAINDA, and part of the plans that we have is CDF. The CDF money to continue helping them. There are certain drivers that upeza drive amundadbe motoka. So part of the plans that we have is when we get CDF money, we can purchase a vehicle, and the vehicle will be on the road. Then when it's on the road, it can be paying back that money, as well as helping that driver who doesn't have a vehicle at that particular time. So we've had those plans with many drivers getting engaged.
Mr.
Like
LESA, do you know the use of CDF?
The use of CDF is to empower people.
With buses?
No, not with buses. So with anything that can bring development in the area. For example, the money for CDF is there to help with, there's youth empowerment fund there, that 10%. There's 40 million that comes. There's youth empowerment fund. That youth empowerment fund can be used for their businesses.
You've heard of CEC, Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission?
Is it this one that no, I haven't heard for? Is
it
this one that has come in, the one for the youths?
No, Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission. Do you know there is a Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission, an institution that empowers citizens?
That one I haven't paid attention.
You haven't paid attention?
No.
So if you use CDF for the buses, then it means you are taking away from what CEC should be doing. Then it means you misplace the CDF, isn't it? So
in the CDF, remember transport is a business. So CDF is there also to cater for business. So we have talked with many drivers, especially the counter drivers. I've got a very good relationship with them. It's okay and possible to access money, get a vehicle, because the essence is that money should, because it's a loan. The essence is that money should go back again. So if we get money, access something which will bring something on the table of somebody.
What you're saying is CDF can be loaned.
It's a loan.
Can be used as a loan.
It's a loan.
Is that the essence of CDF? Are you sure?
Yes, it's a loan. So that money, if we give the youths to say, okay, what business can the youths do? Maybe they are in a group of 10, 12, 15. Then that business thrives. That money should start going back. Yes, so it's a loan, provided that money will go back, and it's also going to help in this area.
And if it doesn't go back?
So there must be measures, because the government also needs that money. That money is a taxpayer money which must go back. So if it doesn't go back, then there are certain measures that will be put in place.
What plans do you have for the women and children? I know you've talked about the youths. What of women? There are many women in China.
So in my seven bulletins of my top priorities of the things that we want to do, we want to empower small scale businesses for the women. These women that are doing small scale businesses, as well as start up in the same CDF, there's 10%, which is 4 million for the women. So in the CDF, we want to come and encourage our women apply for CDF so that they can get empowered from the same 4 million kwacha. The last time I was here, I spoke it and I said it. Most of our women, Mumakombon, they don't know how to access my CDF. Mumakombon mwatu, most women wama just CDF. Ni yoshitako che access, maybe vachitabwino. I will still say it again. So CDF, we also need to teach our people Makombon mwamnibanga chitire access ijandarama, how they can apply and get that money. So the plan for the women is there. Those that have followed me well, those that have given my flyers, small scale businesses must be empowered. Women that there are a lot of women makombo mwatu mamno mkombo mwatu that call me pesically ni ba widow badibe bamuna banafedewa ba single mother muna maybe banataba. Those women, they are part of my plan to ensure that they have got something doing. And I explained, and I'll still explain it again, that my women to my business to ameno mafuna sivo vuta yae to my businesses to ngono some women 500 kwacha manager baoda to my tomato to my rep wafaka. At least at the end of the day they are making something. So we have a plan for the women.
How many women have you empowered so far?
So far, as Costa, I have not empowered any woman. I'm not coming here to come and lie.
Until you get into office.
Yes, because...
What other future plans do you have for CHAINDA, apart from what you've talked about?
So the future plans that we have for CHAINDA, like I said, we want CHAINDA, that mayadi that we have been looking for, because CHAINDA is surrounded by mayadi. This is our compound, our compound, Venta also included. We are surrounded.
What plans do you have for Venta? You've talked about
Venta, be right.
You want
we want to ensure that we help them vangale na maraiti paja pamunzi pao.
Maybe help us with the demographics of CHAINDA. Where is CHAINDA in terms of the boundaries?
The boundaries of CHAINDA Ward 33. So CHAINDA Ward 33 iyambira mu Minwood Ibex mukati mu road yamene ichokera kuja ku Greatest Road kuja ku checkpoint kuja. Then Greatest, you start coming back with it like that. So the Greatest is the demarcation this side. The Greatest Road ku Venta area kuno. So Venta, part of these quarries, it's in CHAINDA Ward 33. Then the road is straight ichoka, then yendo kuchoka kuja ku First Street. We call it First Street or we call it Main Street. Ija road muri mwari muja. Njemo imaenda straight. Then ikuja ku road ya tuimpa mo kubwera kuno so. So others will still say is Salama Park in CHAINDA Ward 33. No. Is Mtendere East part of CHAINDA Ward 33? No. That's Karikiriki Ward. In fact, Twimpa Mo is not in CHAINDA Ward 33.
Have you heard of Chongwe constituency?
Yes.
Okay. Where does Chongwe end? Where is the demarcation between CHAINDA and Chongwe?
So, as a ward, Muchongwe na ise Tiriko constituency.
Yeah, in Chongwe.
Tiriko Minwood area mkatu. So, as a ward, tingenako Muchongwe constituency. As a ward. Tingenako. So,
Twinpa Mo is in CHAINDA.
No, Twinpa Mo is in Karikiriki Ward.
Okay.
It's Karikiriki Ward together. The entire Salama Park. That's Karikiriki Ward.
Then
Avondale, both new and old Avondale are in CHAINDA Ward.
So what plans do you have for the people of CHAINDA, for the people of Avondale?
Good road networks and security.
They already have good roads in Avondale.
Avondale? Yeah. No. There are other bad roads in Avondale, especially old Avondale. So good roads, good drainages, security.
You talk with passion about CHAINDA and not these other. Where do you put the other?
So when I say CHAINDA, I have been mentioning within the jurisdiction of CHAINDA Ward 33. So when I say CHAINDA, yes. So when I say jurisdiction, I mean the boundaries. CHAINDA Ward yonse, Avondale, Venta, Vilawanga, Manzi Valley, na CHAINDA Amenika community ka CHAINDA.
Because they face different problems. The problems of CHAINDA compound and Avondale and part of Ibex. Yes. They have different challenges.
Yes.
So what challenges are there in Avondale, in Ibex, and what drainage for them?
Drainage system is bad. The drainage system is very bad. When you look at Simon Mwansaka Road, each time kulimvula, you've seen it's flooded. Ponze pajapa Twimpa Monga timwabwera soja road yamnetishita demarcate yameneja it's flooded. The other time motoka inachita na kuyenda na manzi. So road the other time also
the council is already doing that. We've seen they are clearing the drainage system and they're already doing that. So if you came and then that is done already, what will you be working on?
Road system, security, like I said.
Okay. So Simon Mwansa is in CHAINDA Ward, isn't it?
Simon Mwansa Kapwepwe police. It's in CHAINDA Ward.
Yeah. So we don't need a police presence. There is already police.
There's also another police post in Avondale. So we don't need the police post again in Avondale area because there's a police post there at Avondale complex. Then there's also a police here in Simon Mwansa police.
Which caters for CHAINDA compound?
CHAINDA compound as well, yes.
Okay. So we are okay where security is concerned.
We need much security, patrolling, because like we are talking, the issue of junkies is everywhere. So the people of Avondale need much security as well from the very boys that we're talking about.
So when you come to power, you make sure that there is a police van that will be using for patrols.
Patrols. We need patrols.
Or maybe you sponsor a van yourself as councillor.
We are talking about neighborhood watch. It's part of what we want in CHAINDA Ward 33 to ensure that there's no criminal activities, especially in the night.
Mr. LESA, why should the people of CHAINDA vote for you?
The people of CHAINDA should vote for me because I am very enthusiastic for the position of the councillor. I know I am the right person for the position. Why? Because I have grown up in CHAINDA, knows the problems of CHAINDA. A councillor is like a headman in a village. When they are choosing a headman, they choose somebody who has grown up in that village, who has a relationship with those people in that particular village, and who can sit the people down and say, what solutions can we bring in place? Like I said, I'm enthusiastic for the position. I know I am the right person for the position.
Apart from enthusiasm, what is your message in general? Why must people put a vote on COSTA?
The people of CHAINDA should put a vote on me. Like I said, I understand the problems that CHAINDA is facing. Why? I am somebody who has grown up seeing my mothers getting chibucket batwika pamutu and otapa mans. So when I come in power, I don't want mothers coming from CHAINDA kwenda kapelani kutu kwenda otapa mans pamutu. I know the problems that CHAINDA is facing. I have grown up seeing how makolo batu bavutika kwenda kunyamula miris kwenda gulisa parodi. I understand, and therefore these our mothers, they need a certain level of empowerment, because it's about somebody who knows the struggle that they've gone through, and now coming to say, look, we have gone through a lot, and I've grown up seeing you going through this, and therefore I am here. Let's work together for the sake of development, for the sake of personal lives empowerment. So the people of CHAINDA should trust me, vote for me in this coming election, because I understand CHAINDA Ward 33. I am CHAINDA Ward 33 because I have grown up within the boundaries of CHAINDA Ward 33. I know the problems that we are facing. I have a relationship with the people of CHAINDA. And leadership also is about having a relationship with people. Even parenthood is about having a relationship with children. There's no parenthood, there's no leadership without a relationship.
Mr. LESA, having invested in CHAINDA, you've campaigned, you've done everything, and come August 13, you lose. What will you do?
I am not desperate to win. I am desperate to see development. If the people of CHAINDA, power belongs to the people. Power doesn't belong to a politician who's very outspoken, who's very rich, who's got what it takes. Power belongs to the people. And it's the people that sees and measures. If I come to lose in 2026, this year's election, it means the people of CHAINDA have seen somebody that they confine in. And our message to that person would be, work for the people of CHAINDA. We're not desperate to see us getting in power. We are desperate to see CHAINDA going forward. And if people of CHAINDA don't vote for me, it means somebody's manifesto interests them more than mine. And if that person interests them more than mine, and they've seen a vision in that person, I don't have what it takes to control, get disappointed. It means the people of CHAINDA have made a decision, and their decision will be final, and that decision is perfect, consistently, constantly, constant. There's nothing we can do about it. We applaud and we move.
You just kiss CHAINDA goodbye and say that's it.
We continue to work for the people of CHAINDA and to offer checks, balances, to ensure that development comes in CHAINDA. I have been in CHAINDA. I've not started working for CHAINDA now that I'm looking for votes. People of CHAINDA know me. I have a relationship with the people of CHAINDA.
Your last words to the viewers there and the people of CHAINDA. Also the people of Avondale, because when you talk CHAINDA, it's
CHAINDA word. So when we say CHAINDA, people of Avondale should also know that we are talking about the entire word. I'm not coming here to talk about CHAINDA as a compound. Sometimes maybe I might not finish and say CHAINDA word 33. I'll just say CHAINDA, but the people should know that I'm talking about Venta, I'm talking about Avondale, I'm talking about Manzi Valley, I'm talking about CHAINDA now as a community and part of IBEX. Yes. So, my great people of CHAINDA, we are a family. Me, I am a child that has grown up in CHAINDA. Standing up to wanting to represent CHAINDA does not make me the most intelligent. It means I want to work with you, and your wisdom, my wisdom, the wisdom that comes from God. Together, we can develop CHAINDA. I want to work with you. I want you to trust me so that we can develop CHAINDA together. And I know, I believe that you have welcomed me, embraced me, and you have so much confidence in me that we are coming to work together, coming to work for the people of CHAINDA. I also want to take this opportunity to appreciate all the support that I've gotten from CHAINDA. Please, let's continue to move together, work together to ensure that we bring back CHAINDA to a place where everybody is gonna be proud to call home, and we bring that Mayadi to the ghetto, which is Chainda compound, which is Venda. We bring the Mayadi to the ghetto. Thank you so much. I remain your incoming and aspiring counselor, Costa LESA, Mwana wa Pakomba.
There you have it, our dear viewers. I was chatting with Mr. Costa LESA, who is aspiring counselor for Chainda Ward 33.